The ARMY world was once again made excited by a simple but meaningful moment that occurred in a BTS live broadcast. Jungkook and Jimin, two members who are known to have a very strong emotional bond, again showed their closeness in a very natural and sincere way. During the live broadcast, Jungkook suddenly gave Jimin a sweet hug, a spontaneous gesture that instantly melted millions of fans around the world. The moment happened without a script, without preparation, and that's precisely why it felt so special. Jungkook, who initially looked relaxed, suddenly approached Jimin and hugged him warmly. Jimin looked surprised for a moment, before finally smiling broadly and returning the hug. The natural reaction of the two is a clear proof of how close the relationship is between them, not just as group mates, but as friends who have gone through many journeys together. Within minutes, the snippet of the live broadcast video instantly spread widely on various social media platforms. Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, to the ARMY online community are filled with footage of Jungkook and Jimin's hug moments. Related hashtags immediately dominated the global trending topic, proving the huge enthusiasm and love of fans for the small but meaningful interaction of these two beloved idols. For the ARMY, the hug is not just an ordinary physical gesture. Many consider that the moment reflects comfort, security, and trust built over the years. Jungkook and Jimin are known to have been together since the trainee days, going through hard days, industry pressure, until the peak of BTS's global popularity. No wonder their every interaction is always full of emotion and feels very sincere. Jimin's own reaction was no less stealing attention. After being hugged, he was seen smiling shyly, even had a little laugh while patting Jungkook's back. The expression made many of the ARMY feel moved, as if witnessing a moment of pure friendship that is rarely seen in the entertainment industry that is all conceptualized. Some fans even called the moment home, warm, calm, and honest. Comments from the ARMY also flooded social media. Many claimed to cry haru just because they saw the brief embrace. Some say that the moment reminded them of the initial reason for falling in love with BTS: sincerity, togetherness, and a bond that felt real. Jungkook and Jimin are each other's emotional support system, as evidenced by their body language and expressions. Jungkook and Jimin's relationship has long been in the spotlight of fans. The two are known to often show little concern for each other, both on stage and behind the scenes. From teasing each other, giving support while performing, to moments of quiet empathy, all of it shows the dynamics of a strong and healthy friendship. This hug during live seems to be a reminder that behind the global superstar status, they are still human beings who need warmth and support from the closest people. Interestingly, this moment occurred during a live broadcast that was initially relaxed and full of jokes. There were no signs that Jungkook would do something that would make an ARMY splash. It is precisely that spontaneity that makes this moment feel so special. Many fans mentioned that Jungkook seemed to want to express his affection and appreciation for Jimin without words, just with a hug. This phenomenon also shows how strong BTS's influence is on their fans. A small gesture is able to create such a huge wave of emotions around the world. Soldiers from different countries shared their personal stories, saying that the moment gave them warmth, a sense of calm, even spirit amid the routine and pressures of life. For many, BTS is not only a musical group, but also a source of emotional comfort. Not only fans, some Korean and international entertainment media also highlighted this moment. They considered that Jungkook and Jimin's interaction showed a humanist side of BTS that was rarely displayed by other groups. In the midst of hectic schedules, the demands of the industry, and the incessant public spotlight, the two remain able to demonstrate the sincerity of their feelings for each other. This sweet hug is also proof that BTS's bond is unshakable by time and change. Although each member continues to develop individually, the foundation of their friendship remains strong. Jungkook and Jimin, in their simple way, again reminded the world that togetherness is at the core of BTS. For the ARMY, this moment will be one of the unforgettable sweet memories. The video will continue to be replayed, shared, and remembered as a symbol of warmth and love among BTS members. Even in the foreseeable future, This moment will likely always be referred to as one of the most iconic and emotional interactions between Jungkook and Jimin. In the end, the brief embrace managed to convey a message larger than words, that behind the glitter of the stage and global popularity, BTS still upholds the value of friendship, empathy, and compassion. Jungkook and Jimin, with their sweet moments while live, once again made the army around the world fall in love and melt for the umpteenth time. That behind the glare of the lights and the magnificent stage, there is a sincere friendship that continues to grow. For ARMY, this moment wasn't just about two idols hugging each other. It's about the sense of security, togetherness, and love that has connected BTS and its fans for years. And as long as Jungkook and Jimin are still strengthening each other, ARMY knows that BTS will always be a warm home. Not just fan service. One of the things that makes this moment so special is its naturalness. No impression is made to the camera. No overexposure. Everything happens spontaneously, and that's exactly what makes it feel real. Many fans confirmed that what Jungkook and Jimin showed was not fan service. It is a form of familiarity born of a long, trusting relationship and a sense of security with each other. The hug is proof that the bond between BTS members is not just a professional relationship, but a brotherhood that grows from shared experiences. Jungkook and Jimin's bond that never fades. Jungkook and Jimin's relationship has long been known to be special. Since the trainee days until now became a global superstar, the two have always shown consistent closeness. They supported each other on stage and behind the scenes, sharing laughter and tears. Jungkook, as the youngest member, is often seen looking for comfort in Jimin. Jimin often shows a protective and caring side to Jungkook. This dynamic makes their relationship feel very natural and far from a made-up impression. The hug on the live broadcast seemed to be a reminder that behind the glitter of the entertainment world, they are still human beings who need emotional support from those closest to them. The emotional meaning behind the hug. Hugs are often the simplest yet most powerful language of love. In the context of Jungkook and Jimin, the hug could be interpreted as a form of tacit support, gratitude for having gone through a lot together, and an unspoken promise to keep each other safe. Some K-pop watchers even said that this moment showed the emotional maturity of both. They do not hesitate to show affection in an honest way, without fear of being misunderstood. Jungkook and Jimin, symbol of true friendship. In an entertainment industry full of competition and pressure, friendship as shown by Jungkook and Jimin becomes something rare and valuable. They prove that great success does not have to eliminate the human side. The sweet embrace at the live is now remembered as one of the small but iconic moments in BTS's journey. A moment that may last a few seconds, but that the ARMY will remember for a very long time. ARMY awaits more warm moments. After the broadcast, many fans hoped to see more warm interactions between BTS members. Not because of the sensation, but because it's moments like these that make BTS feel so close to their fans. Jungkook and Jimin again reminded the world that sincerity, warmth, and affection don't need big words. With just a hug, the message can be conveyed very strongly. Closing, a hug that strengthens a small world called ARMY. Amid the hustle and bustle of the entertainment world, Jungkook's sweet embrace of Jimin becomes a small oasis of calm. A reminder that behind the spotlight and the grand stage, there is a sincere friendship that continues to grow. For ARMY, this moment wasn't just about two idols hugging each other. It's about the sense of security, togetherness, and love that has connected BTS and its fans for years. And as long as Jungkook and Jimin are still strengthening each other, ARMY knows that BTS will always be a warm home.